PT na po ako, nanood po ako sa inyo. Wow, congratulations! Congratulations a lot, a lot, a lot. Ayan. So, yung mga ano, may mga facts pala ako, mga FAQs, okay? Mga frequently asked questions about faking yung mga ganun-ganon, if ano. Kasi marami kasing nag-PPM sa akin, yon na saan bibili, yung mga ganun-ganon. So, inano ko na. Kasi napagod na ako mag-reply isa-isa yan. So, if kailangan nyo yung info, kakapost ko. Ayan. Okay. Yan, congratulations po sa inyo ha. Yan, congrats. A lot, a lot. Okay? And maraming salamat din po sa pagbabalik dito just to say na ano na you made it. Okay, yan. So pa-LPT dust na lang. Alright. Good evening, good evening. Genet Science tayo. Yan. So binalance ko naman siya. Yan. May mahirap, may madali sa ating Gen Ed Science. Alright, okay, so it's 9 o'clock. Nakakamiss mag-review. Gusto nyo pa ba? Ma'am, thank you, ma'am, sa mga videos and G-forms. You're welcome. Yan, okay. So, hindi ko nga in-expect na may na madami din pala talagang gagamit dun sa G-forms yon. So, maraming salamat po sa pagbabalik yan. Tapos mga nag-PM na nakatulong daw, ganyan. So, happy naman ako. Yan. So, I will try na ituloy-tuloy siya na free pa din. Okay, alright. So, let's start. Alright, so, welcome to Gurography by Gurography. Okay, yan. So, mga high-yield Gen Ed questions tayo pag Gurography. Okay, yan. So, again, okay, so this is Gurography. It's a free letter review hub. Okay, in a way na meron tayong daily mockboards at saka yung mga live natin, na mga free live natin, mga free live na, mga live natin sa Prof Ed at saka Gen Ed are free, yan. And then, pag na-miss nyo, yung jowa nyo, joke. Pag na-miss nyo yung live lecture, andun po sa ating YT channel. Okay? Tignan nyo lang po doon. Okay? Alright. Ay, ano ba yun? Ano ba? Alright, so can you type ready? Yan. So far, minsan lang tayo na RR nung last time. So hopefully hindi tayo ma-RR ngayon. Yan. So gumagalaw naman na ako. Yan. Okay, so pa-type naman ng ready so we can start. Pa-type ng ready so we can start. Ready, ready, ready. Ready! Sabi ang ni Honeybee. Alright. Okay. Alright, so which part of the plant cell provides rigidity, protection, and support? Okay, so that's number one, Gened Science. Which part of the plant cell provides rigidity, protection, and support? Yes, 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 Prof. Ed po tayo, pero Gurograbi to, okay? Gurograbi version, okay? Kaya, identification tayo, okay? Yan, para talagang makutkot yung ating isip. Okay, ang lumalabas din sa sagot dito is ito yung pagkakaiba ng plant cell at saka animal cell. Kasi yung animal cell wala nito. Okay? So pag nakalagay doon yung pag ang tanong doon ay ano yung meron sa plant cell na wala dito, ito yung sagot din. Okay? Do you have any idea? Yan. So sabi niya, provides rigidity, okay, para magkaroon ng shape, okay, yung ganon. Do you have any idea? Starts with, okay, nucleus, okay, good, good. At least, di ba, may alam kayong part ng, plant cell. Okay, so let's reveal. Let's reveal. Okay, ayan na naman tayo, na-restrict na naman tayo. Okay, gumagalaw naman ako. Alright, so baka darating yung time na wala na tayong magagawa, baka sa Blue Up na ako mag-live kasi nauubos na yung aking karapatang mag-live dito. Alright? Okay, yeah. So the answer there is cell wall. Okay. So you can just imagine, sabi niya, ang cell wall provides rigidity, okay, and support. Yan, kaya dapat plants lang ang meron nun para makatayo sila, di ba? Kasi and they don't move kasi. So it's okay na meron silang cell wall. Pag tayo kasi, hindi pwedeng may cell wall tayo kasi hindi tayo pwedeng maging rigid, di ba? We have to keep on moving. Alright. Okay, number two. Where do plastids usually found? Okay, in plants or animals? Yan. So number two, where do plastids usually found? In plants or animals ba yan? Okay, okay. I like that. Lagay kayo kahit ano sa gilid. Okay, okay, okay. Sige nga. Sige, sige, next time. Sige, maglagay ako dyan, di ba? Dun sa aking PPT, ano? Yan, para gumagalaw siya. Ganun ba yon? Is that what you mean to say? Is that what you mean to say? Maglagay ako dito sa PPT ko para gumagalaw ganun. Okay, sige. Okay, okay, okay. Ayan, ayan. So, hindi tayo na-approve. Alright, yes, some kind of animation. Okay, sige, sige, sige. I will. Okay, so yes, so the answer there is, yes, plants. Okay, sa plants nakikita yung plastids. Kasi ano ba yung mga plastids? Ito yung ginagamit sa manufacturing and storing of food. And that is why yung chloroplast, okay, yan. So yung chloroplast is a kind of plastids, okay? Yun yung ginagamit sa ano sa how do you call that? Sa photosynthesis, all right? Good job. Number three, it is a basic part of a plant that serves as a manufacturing site of the plant. Okay, so again, it is a basic part of a plant that serves as a manufacturing site of the plant. Okay. Yan, basic part of a plant na po yan ha. Yan. So wag na po tayong pumunta dun sa mga kaibuturan nung part nung plant, okay? All right. Part of a plant. Ano po ba yung mga part of a plant? Yan, basic pa, okay? Hindi ibig sabihin hindi natin kailangan pumunta dun sa xylem, chloroplast, okay? Hindi naman plastids, okay? Saan na ma-manufacture ba? Saan nagkakaroon ng photosynthesis? Yun yung gusto niyang sabihin. Okay, very good. Yes. So the answer there is leaf. Okay, good job. Yes, doon na nagma-manufacture. Okay. Number four, it is a group of organisms that share a genetic heritage, are able to interbreed and to create offsprings that are also fertile. Again, it is a group of organisms that share a genetic heritage, are able to interbreed and to create offsprings that are also fertile. Yan. So, lumabas to nung ano, June 2025 nung SPLE namin at saka September 2025. Okay. Yan. Okay. So, ano? Yan. Ang ano doon, ang clue nyo dyan is they are able to interbreed. Okay, they are able to interbreed. Okay, good job. Yeah, so the answer there is species. Yes. Okay. Although naman yung ano, yung genus, 'di ba? Um, may mga ano doon na pwedeng ano kaya nga may liger, 'di ba? Or liger, 'di ba? Ganyan. Pero syempre pag naturally na they are able to interbreed, that is species. Okay. Species po 'yan. All right. Number five, it refers to the union of male and female gametes. Okay, again, number five, it refers to the union of male and female gametes. Okay, it starts with letter F. Hi, Tammy, come here, darling. Starts with letter F. No, 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 doggy. Okay? Sabi niya, to the union. Ibig sabihin, ito yung process. Okay? It is a process. Okay? It is not asking for a stage. Okay? Of development of a development of ano of an of prenatal development, hindi. Okay? Ay, mali, sabi niya. Okay. Alright, so yes, the answer there is fertilization. Yes, kasi ito yung process. Okay? Alright, number 6, what is the diploid cell formed after the union of male and female gametes during fertilization? Okay, yan. So again, what is the diploid cell formed after the union of male and female gametes during fertilization? Yan. So pagka-meet pa lang nila, okay, gametes, tapos fertilization, tapos ano yung na-form na yon? Okay. Sige nga. Talagang na-RR tayo, hindi lumalabas yung ano, yung ating live sa iba. Pakitap-tap naman yung ating live, guys, baka sakali. Starts with letter Z. Z, 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 Z. Okay, good job. Yeah, so it is zygote. Okay, good job. Yan. All right. Ito naman. So ito, okay, so lumalabas to ha. Yan, yung isang question na lumalabas sa Macboard is yung ano mo siya, i-arrange mo yung mga stages. Okay, so it is a ZEF. ZEF. Okay, zygote, embryo, tapos fetus. Okay? So again, zygote, embryo, tapos fetus. Okay? So sa germinal stage, dito nabubuo yung zygote. Okay? Sa embryonic stage, dito nabubuo yung embryo. Okay? And of course, yung fetal stage, syempre alam natin yung na fetus. Okay, guys, meron kasi akong question na nakita noon sa Macboard. Okay? It's about nakalimutan ko na. Basta yung parang dito, oh, dito siya, parang stages of, yung dito sa fetal stage. Kaya dinagdag ko lang dito. Okay, so basahin nyo na lang to. Okay, yan. I-post ko na lang yung mga infographics doon sa ating Blue App. Okay, yan. Parang dito ata sa ano, eyes open and close, yun, brain grows rapidly. Parang ganun, okay? So, anong week ata yun, okay? So, basahin nyo lang, alright? Hindi nyo naman kailangan i-memorize. Number 7, it refers to the presence of a single set of chromosomes in an organism's cells. Okay, so again, it refers to the presence of a single set of chromosomes in an organism's cells. Okay, so pagpipiliin nyo yan dyan is diploid ba yan or haploid? Okay, yan. So sabi niya single set. Okay. So alam na natin kanina, lumabas yung sabi niya diploid. Okay, diploid yung sa ano sa baby ay sa embryo. Okay, yan. So pag-isipan nyo, i-connect nyo 'yon. Okay? So yung nabuong zygote, yung nabuong zygote ay diploid. Yan. Do you think yung zygote na yun ay single set of chromosome lang ba yon? Nabuo ba yon? Because of a single set of chromosome or two pairs of chromosome. Okay, so pwede nyong gamitin yon. Itap nyo yung knowledge na yon. And yes, the answer there is haploid. Okay, very good. Okay, so ito. Okay, so pag diploid, alright, pag diploid, ito yung 23 pairs of chromosomes. Okay? Ibig sabihin, yung 23 pairs na yon, one is from the mother and one is from the father. Okay, yan. And paano na produce yung yung diploid? That is through meiosis. Okay? In comparison, para maintindihan natin, in comparison with the haploid. Okay? Yung haploid naman, ito yung single cell lang siya. Tapos yung single cell na yon, it's already a mixture. Okay, mixture nung DNA nung grandparents. Okay, not the parents. Okay, mixture of DNA nung grandparents. Okay, and then paano sila na-produce? Through mitosis. Okay, yan. Kasi nga single cell. All right. Number 8, the characteristic gene that causes maleness is located at which chromosome? Okay, so again, the characteristic gene that causes maleness is located at which chromosome? Yan. So ano ba yung mga chromosome na alam nyo? Ano ba yung mga chromosomes na alam nyo? Yan. Pakitap naman yung ating live, baka sakaling lumabas sa iba. Ayan. Ano ba yung alam nyo, guys, na chromosome? X, Y, Z, A, B, C? Okay. Sabi ni ano, okay, that causes maleness. Sabi niya, ibig sabihin isa lang yon. Okay, that causes maleness. Kasi 'di ba? XX ang ano ay XX tapos yung isa is XY. So ano yung nagko-cause ng maleness? Okay? Yes, very good. So the answer there is Y chromosome. Yes, tama. Okay, kasi 'di ba ang babae ay XX, 'di ba? Tapos yung lalaki is XY. Yan, kasi nga naperan siya ng Y. And that is why naging male siya. Okay, so mabilisan lang. Okay. So, ito yung mga lumalabas din to, okay? Yung mga human chromosomes, okay? So, di ba meron tayong 23 pairs of chromosomes, okay? So, yung 22 of those are called autosomes. Okay? Yan. So, pare-parehas lang yon. At yung mga autosomes, ito yung mga ano ba yung word na yun? Parang how do you call that? Parang ito yung nagko-cause, not the cause, but yun yung naisip ko ngayon. Okay, ito yung nag-determine yun pala. Yun ay nagdi-determine, okay, ng mga body traits, okay? Like eye color, height, yung mga ganon. All right? And then of course, another kind of chromosome is yung sex chromosome. Okay? So ito na yung X, okay, and then Y. All right? And that is why pag female is XX, tapos pag male is XY, kasi nga Y is the chromosome that causes maleness. Alright? Ano? Good evening, ma'am. Kala ko nag-iba kayo ng account dito sa TikTok. Hindi pa naman tayo naalis dito. Ito pa rin. Alright? Kasi hindi lumalabas yung live ko. Kasi nag-RR kasi tayo eh. Yun. Kaya kailangan talaga na sadyain nyo na puntahan. Yan. So, hopefully, maalis yung pagka-RR ko. Alright, blank refers, number 9 na tayo ha. Blank refers to the area where an organism lives. Okay, ito talaga, hindi naman talaga nawala, oh. Parang June 2025, September, November 2025, parang lumabas to. Okay? 9, blank refers to the area where an organism lives. Okay, so for example, ang frog, ang blank niya ay sa pond. Okay, yung ganon. Okay. Alright, very good, very good, very good kayo dyan. So the answer there is habitat. Okay, galing, galing. Number 10, which theory of evolution states that organisms acquire traits during their lifetime and pass these acquired characteristic to their offspring? Okay. Again, which theory of evolution states that organisms acquire traits during during their lifetime and pass this acquired characteristic to their offspring? Ang galing. Okay, believe na believe ako. Alright, actually, yan, lalabas ko naman yan eh. Yan, pagpipilian nyo yan. Natural selection ba yan or Lamarck theory? Okay, so again, sabi niya acquired characteristic siya. Okay, yan, hindi siya random. Yun yung sinasabi niya. Okay, so natural selection ba yan or Lamarck theory? Yan. Actually, yung use and disuse is correct. Okay, correct siya. Alright, pero ito yung linagay ko na very correct kayo dyan. Very correct yung use and disuse. Alright? Okay, alright. Okay, so the answer here is Lamarck theory. Okay, tama. Okay, Lamarck theory by Jean-Baptiste Lamarck. Okay, yan yung use and disuse. Okay, so explain natin. Alright, so ang sinasabi ng Lamarck theory is yun nga, parang nai-inherit natin yung acquired characteristic. Okay, so tingnan natin yung pagkakaiba ha para ano niya. Example, okay. Example kay Lamarck, sabi niya, yung mga giraffe nagkaroon ng mahahabang leeg kasi nga yun yung lagi nilang ginagamit, okay, to reach their food, ganyan. So, humaba, tapos nung nanganak, humaba rin ulit, ang humaba. Parang yun yung sinasabi niya, inacquire nila sa parents nila. In comparison kay Darwinism na random, di ba? Na parang ang sinasabi ni Darwinism is kaya nga survival of the fittest kasi may mga pinanganak na giraffe na mahaba ang leeg, may mga pinanganak na ng giraffe na hindi mahaba ang leeg. And that is why natural selection kasi magso-survive syempre yung may mahaba ang leeg so they can reach their food. Okay? And then yung mga hindi mahaba ang leeg will DIE. Okay, yan. Okay. Yan, na-restrict na naman tayo. Bahala ka talaga, iwanan talaga kita TikTok, kala mo nga. Okay. Oh, ayaw pang magpa-appeal. Okay, so that is Lamarck. Okay, I hope na understand nyo. Right? Number 11, which body system is responsible for transporting oxygen and nutrients? Okay, so again, which body system is responsible for transporting oxygen and nutrients? Or kahit oxygen na lang yan. Okay? Yan, sabi niya body system. Yan, so ano ba yung mga different body system natin? Ano ba yung mga different body system? Yan. Digestive. Yan. Integumentary ba yan? Diba? Endoc, and, endoc, ano, hindi ko ma-pronounce. Okay? Sabi niya, transporting oxygen and nutrients, guys. Yan. Ibig sabihin, di ba, yung oxygen and nutrients are transported via blood. So, ano po yung ano? Yes, okay, very good kayo dyan. So, that is circulatory system. Very good. Okay, number 12. It is also known as trisomy 21. Again, it is also known as trisomy 21. Ibig sabihin, tatlo, okay? 'Di ba dapat dalawang kopya lang ang mga chromosomes natin. Okay? Pero dito sa trisomy 21, tatlo. Okay, there are 3 copies of the chromosome 21. So ano to? Anong syndrome to? Yes. Good job. Yes, so it is Down syndrome. Ang galing-galing nyo. Okay. Alright, so ito yung lumalabas. Okay, yan. So, hindi ko i-discuss na ano to ha. Yan, pero usually ito yung lumalabas. Fragile X syndrome. Lumalabas din po yun ha sa ating mga Macboard. So, it means to say, pwedeng lumabas sa let. Okay, so ito yung Fragile X syndrome. Fragile. Okay, meaning, how do you call that? Ano ba sa Tagalog ang fragile? Yan, parang glass. Ano yung tawag at Tagalog yun? So, damage na yung X chromosome niya. So, nagkakaroon sila ng learning problems and behavioral issues. Okay, ito, lumalabas to, right? So, this is more common sa boys, yung Fragile X syndrome. Okay, lumalabas din tong Klinefelter syndrome. Okay, ito yung lalaki na meron silang extra X chromosome. Okay, so ibig sabihin, XXYY. Okay, so what does it cause? It causes parang kakaibang tallness and then infertility. Okay, lumalabas po yan. Alright. Okay, ito naman hindi na. Alright, yung Turner syndrome. Pero sige, Turner syndrome, this is girls naman. Okay, na isa lang yung X chromosome niya. So, di ba ang babae dapat XX? Ito naman XO. Okay, so nagkakaroon sila ng short height and infertility. Okay, yan. So, di bala i-ano natin to, i-post natin to, right? So, ito lang yung usually na lumalabas ha. Down, fragile, Klinefelter. Okay? Number 13, an instrument that makes a record of seismic waves caused by an earthquake explosion or other earth-shaking phenomenon. Okay, so again, waves yung hinahanap. Diyan kami lintik-lintik dati. Alright, so kasi yung pagbago-baguhan ka, nakita mo lang yung earthquake, nakita mo lang hindi mo iniintindi. Okay, ganun kami dati. Alright, so ang pwede niyong clue dyan ay waves. Okay. Coach? Pag inuulit-ulit po ba ang live video mo dito sa TikTok? Full discussion ba? Kasi pa wala-wala. Yes, full po. Yes, full po tayo. Yan. Except yung ano, basta ako, kung ano yung linalive ko dito, full po yon. Okay, yan. Sa Soksay lang po tayo tumitigil hanggang 15 points kasi nga syempre yung mga naka-enroll lang sa akin ng hanggang 40. Okay? Paputol-putol po kasi naaano tayo, na-restrict po tayo yon. So may nagsabi na maglagay daw ako ng analog clock. Okay, so next time maglagay ako ng analog clock. Okay? Yan. Alright, so yes, the answer there is seismograph or seismo. Okay, seismograph siguro. Okay, yan. So pag nakita nyo yung waves, okay, so bakit kailangan to? Okay, yung seismograph. Para malaman natin na unang-una, may earthquake. Kasi nararamdaman mo yung wave, di ba? Or kung asan dito yung epicenter, asan yung ganon. Alright? Okay. Okay, you're welcome po. Alright, so pag anuhan natin to. Alright, so pag nakita nyo yung seismograph, that is, minimeasure niya yung wave. Minimeasure, tinitingnan niya yung wave. Okay, yan. And sino yung, yung nag-invent dito? Si John Milne. Okay, or Milne siguro, or Mine, whatever. Okay? So, he's the father of modern seismology. Okay. Ito naman. So, ito ay physical machine. Ito na yung itsura niya. Okay. In comparison sa Richter scale. Pag nakita niyo yung Richter scale, minimeasure niya yung magnitude, kung gaano kalakas. And that is why hindi siya machine. Okay. It is a mathematical scale. Alright. So, sino ang nag-invent? Si Charles Francis Richter. Okay? So, mathematical scale. Okay? Ito tingnan nyo, sabi niya, kung paano makuha, ito yung formula niya. Okay? Para bang ano ba? Kumbaga kung Richter scale, halimbawa parang kung paano i-solve, okay? Kung paano i-solve ang triangle, parang ganon. Okay? And that is why, dahil mathematical scale siya, of course, meron siyang numerical value. Okay? Ano mo siya, masosolve mo siya. Kaya nga, di ba, sabi niya, yung ano niya is, yung strength niya is 5.0 or 7.2, ganon. Okay? Number 14, which blood type is known as the universal donor? Okay, so again, which blood type is known as the universal donor? Mm-hmm. Universal donor, universal donor. Okay, very good. Yeah, so type O, okay? Or pag O negative actually, pero pag wala namang negative, just type O is okay kasi sa mga MacBoards walang nakalagay na positive or negative. So just choose type O, okay? All right. So ano naman yung universal recipient? Okay. Sige. So type O ang universal donor kasi wala siyang ano para magkaroon ng reaction. Okay? Yan. So, ano naman yung universal recipient? Okay, very good. Yes, that is AB. Okay, good job. All right, number 15. Burning wood is an example of what type of change? Yan. So again, burning wood is an example of what type of change? Ay, nako, laging lumalabas yung change na to. Okay? Ang lumalabas diyan is ano? Yung battery. Yan. Yan. Okay, all right. So yeah, so the answer there is indeed chemical change. CC. Okay. Good job. Number 16, which planet has the largest rings naman yan? Okay, so again, which planet has the largest rings? Mhm. Which planet has the largest rings? Okay, salamat sa nagsabi na maglagay ako ng analog clock. Now I know. Okay, lagyan ko lahat ng analog clock yung mga PPT ko. Okay, ang galing nyo. Yes, and that is why nga, in fact, okay, itong planet na to ay called the ringed giant. Okay, the ringed giant. Yes, and the answer there is Saturn. Good job. Okay, so ito nilagay ko dito yung mga trivia. Okay, kung ano yung largest planet. Yan. So, i-post ko po itong mga infographics doon sa ating ano. Okay, tignan nyo na lang. Okay, so largest planet, Jupiter, smallest, Mercury, hottest planet, Venus, coldest planet, Uranus, okay, planet with the most moon, Saturn, okay, Planet with the strongest winds, Neptune. Okay, marami yan. Okay, so basahin nyo lang. Okay, pasadahan nyo lang. Okay, yan. Number 17, which part of the eye controls the amount of light entering? Okay, yan. So parang ito yung shutter ba ng camera. Yan, na nagta-tight yung muscle pag liliit, tapos magre-relax yung muscle pag lalaki. Yan. So which part of the eye controls the amount of light entering? Yan. Talagang ito talaga gasgas na lumalabas sa Macboard. Alam na alam nyo to. Ayun! At kaya, okay. Okay, very good. Yeah. So, alam natin gasgas to. The answer there is iris. Okay, ito yung colored. Yan, oh. Yung sa atin ay brown. Okay, sa iba ay blue. Yun yung ating iris. So, parang ito yung ano, ito yung parang camera shutter. Okay? Yan. Number 18, which blood cells help fight infection? Okay, so again, thank you for liking the live. Yan. So, number 18, which blood cells help fight infection? Okay, so gumawa na ako ng mnemonics noon dito. So, tingnan lang natin. Maganda kasi pag inuulit din natin para nare-remind. Okay? Okay. Yes, kasi nga maalala nyo ba yung ating mnemonics? Okay, so the answer there is WC or white blood cells. Okay, because white fight, di ba? Yung white nagfa-fight sa blood infection, and then red is ride. Okay, kasi they carry oxygen. Okay, yan. So red is ride kasi they carry oxygen. Okay, number 19. What do you call the breaking down of rocks into smaller pieces? Okay, tingnan nga natin kung may makakuha dito. Number 19. What do you call the breaking down of rocks into smaller pieces? Aba! Ang gagaling! Okay, ang gagaling nga. Okay. Good job kayo dyan. Yes, and the answer there is, yes, weathering. Okay, akala ko may sasagot ng erosion. Ang galing-galing. Alright, and the last question. Which vitamin helps prevent scurvy? Okay, so number 20, which vitamin helps prevent scurvy? Okay, yan. So ito yung pagkulang ka sa pag-eat ng fruits and vegetables 'yon. So pwede kang ano ba yung mga symptoms nito? Ayan, yung nanghihina ka, ganon, tapos nagbi-bleed yung gums mo, iba yung kulay mo, parang pale ka kasi it may lead to anemia. Yan. Okay, ang galing. And the answer there is vitamin C. Okay, good job. Thank you. All right, good job. Ayan, so pag gusto niyo mag-daily mock boards, guys, nakapin doon sa ating blue up yung QR code para makapasok kayo sa Team Kihano. Okay, kasi doon ko pinopost yung daily mock boards natin. Yan. And then we also have YT channel. Okay, so marami na pong na-post doon. Okay, libre din po 'yon. Alright, and then ang ating free live ay Tuesday, which is Gorograbi, mga high-yield na Gen Ed questions. And then, how do you call that? Thursday is pinagpapalit ko na Gen Ed at saka Prof Ed na intensive discussion. Okay? Alright, vitamin C for curvy. Is curvy. Oh, di ba? Dapat magaling ka talagang gumawa ng mnemonics. Alright, okay. So, sa Thursday, nakahanda na yung mga tanong, okay? Magaganda yung mga tanungan, okay? Some are mga